Namaskar. China's hypersonic missiles are going to be difficult to counter. Why do I say that? In fact, I'm not saying this. The former Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, said that in a seminar that took place, I think either yesterday or today, said it's going to be very difficult to track that. And he didn't say why. So I did a little bit of digging to try and find out why he's saying what he's saying. And to understand this, we need to take a look at where the hypersonic missiles are with respect to the surface of the Earth. And here is a drawing that will help you understand this a little bit better. Here you go. So you see the surface of the Earth, hemispherical, and you can see that there are two things: launch site and target. So the launch site is something maybe somewhere inside China or one of those territories which are friendly to China. Then it is going to launch up. Then it is going to track along the surface of the Earth until it hits the target. So the distance between the Earth's surface and the missile is only 150 kilometers, 150 kilometers. Now, let us take a look at what is shown in the drawing here. You can see that the launch site, and you can see that the target is to my right, and the FOBS, which is what the Chinese tested, called fractional orbital bombardment system. This is going to be very, very close to the surface of the Earth. 150 kilometers is hardly any distance, especially when you compare with an ICBM, an intercontinental ballistic missile, which is about 1,200 kilometers above the surface of the Earth. So now, what are the things that the defense has? Like, for example, if China is directing a hypersonic missile at the US, what can the US do? US can track it with a radar beam, right? And then it can take some corrective measures. The bigger question is, how much time does it have to correct or to counter this missile? Now, the speed of sound is 343 meters per second. 343 meters per second. And hypersonic is going at 5 times the speed of sound. So that is approximately 1.5 kilometers per second. So that is the speed at which the missile is traveling. The distance it has to travel is 150 kilometers. 150 kilometers divided by 1.5 kilometers per second is 100 seconds. In 100 seconds, from the time the radar or the ground station detects that there is a missile launched towards it, it needs to counter it, stop it, deviate it, or blow it up. All of these are bad, especially if there is a nuclear payload. This is why Mike Pompeo said that this is a serious threat and that the United States needs to come up with a way to counter this. And right now, what the US is thinking of doing is to have a satellite. They call it the C4 ISRNET, C4 ISRNet, a satellite to track these hypersonic missiles. And they think that using a satellite that the United States can track the hypersonic missile. We have to keep in mind two things. One is the reaction time is very, very low. And second thing is hypersonic missiles are capable of evading a missile directed at them. Not only did the Chinese test this, they also tested launching a missile from within this hypersonic missile. So like the way I understand this is, while one missile is going, they are trying to have a smaller missile connected with that, and that one takes off too. So that means you're looking at 2 missiles directed at you. So a lot of complicated stuff that the Chinese have tested, and I think the United States is reluctantly admitting that this is a challenge for them. So we'll have to see how things play out. So whatever 𝗣𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀, my friend, had been saying, this is serious stuff. You should take us seriously. We're not here to try and come up with conspiratorial or conspiracy theories. This is serious stuff. Thanks for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe to our channel and click on the bell button. Thank you. Namaskar.